Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel and I make videos about books. So I'm about to start a 24-hour reading challenge. I haven't attempted one of these in a while, but I don't know. I was reading and I was like, it feels like a good time to do this. I have no plans this weekend, so I might as well just read for 24 hours. How I do these, I don't really read 24 hours straight because I like sleep. So I 100% will be sleeping tonight. You're not getting an all-nighter, I will tell you that, but I'm gonna try to stay up as long as I can and read for 24 hours and see how many books we can get through. I like doing these because it kind of forces me to do nothing but read and get through a bunch of books, which we love. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a thriller. I think I'll pick up a thriller soon. But I have a few books that I'm reading that I want to finish before I start some new books, because I've been lagging with some of these and I need to just get them done with out of the way. So first is the one I'm currently reading, which is John Steinbeck's Once There Was a War. And this is just like his nonfiction pieces of writing from when he was a journalist documenting World War II. And it's kind of boring. I'm not really loving it. It's rough. It's kind of rough to get through, I'm not gonna lie. I'm only doing this because of Caroline and Emmy's book club thing. They're like two YouTubers on here and they have like a classics book club, and I was like, that's fun. I want to read it and then know what they're talking about when they do the vlog for it every other month. But this is such a bad choice. This is boring me. The one for January was A Farewell to Arms, and I loved that. It was so good. But this one, I'm like, I don't care. So I'm gonna keep reading this, see if I can get through it. It's very short, so I'm like, I might as well just finish it, but I'm not enjoying it. Let's start a timer, because that's what we do. Ready? Let's go. I think another reason why I'm not very into this is because it's kind of like a short story collection, and I'm just not good with short story collections. I want to get like immersed in a story that has a beginning, middle, and end, and not have to like change to a new story every couple of pages. You know what I mean? And these do like add onto each other because it is just real life accounts of his different days as a war correspondent. But I don't know, it's just, I especially can't do this at like 10 at night, which it is right now. It is 9:48, so yeah, I'm gonna have to change course. I am going to listen to my audiobook for A Court of Wings and Ruin. I've been reading and listening to it, like going back and forth, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I like it more than A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know. I feel like everybody loves A Court of Mist and Fury, but it didn't really do it for me. But now I'm like fully immersed in the world, I think, and so I'm able to enjoy it more. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna listen to that. I don't have much longer. I think I have like 100 pages left, so I might be able to finish that tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it and then read it after I'm done taking off my makeup if I feel like I still want to continue it. Hello, I got ready for bed and was listening to the audiobook of A Court of Wings and Ruin, and yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this tonight and then maybe go to bed. I don't know, we'll see. I'm like, my body is tired, but my mind is not. We'll see how long I can stay up. But yeah, I only have about 50 pages left, so I'm definitely going to finish this book. And then tomorrow or later tonight, depending on when I get sleepy, I have 3 other books that I'm working through. I already told you, Once There Was a War. I think I'll kind of use this as like a buffer between books. Like I'll read it, read like, you know, 50 pages between each book, and yeah, have it as like a kind of buffer between going into the next full novel, you know? So that, then I have to finish this. This is Jane Austen's Teenage Writings. I have a different video on this, so I'm not going to talk about it that much, but I have like 100 pages left of this. I'm gonna work through that. And then I have this book that I'm reading for my work's book club. It's called The Iron Widow, and it's so good, actually. It's a young adult fantasy, and I usually don't like young adult or fantasy, even though I've been getting into fantasy, but I don't know. It's not really my vibe, but this one I really like already, and so I have to read till the end of part 2, which is like 100 pages, so I want to do that, and then we'll pick up another book, see what I'm in the mood for. So yes, that is the plan. Right now I'm going to continue A Court of Wings and Ruin, and let's check the time. Is my timer still going? I hope. Yes. Okay, so it's an hour. Ooh, hello. Hour and 50 minutes. Pretty good. And it's 11. So we'll see how much longer I can stay up. I'm guessing at least another hour. We'll see. So I'm gonna go read. Hello. Do you like the pink glow from the book? Shining off the book light. I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I loved it. I have a whole separate vlog coming out on all of these once I finish the whole series, but yeah, this was definitely my favorite book so far in the series, which I don't know, everybody always was like saying how A Court of Mist and Fury was their favorite, and that one was good, but I don't know, this one had so much action and like development with the story and the characters, and I have always liked Nesta and Elaine. Another very unpopular opinion, but I think Nesta's character is very interesting, and I'm very excited for A Court of Silver Flames because that, I guess, is like starring her. So I really liked this because, I don't know, it had all of the sisters in one place, and that was always my favorite parts, was when Feyre would go back to the human world and be with her sisters. I don't know why, but I always liked those parts. Okay, 3 hours and 34 minutes, and it's almost 1, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. I feel like it's a good stopping point. Like, I just finished that book. We can take a little sleepy sleep. And then tomorrow I just have to read for like 20 hours. So maybe I'll try to do that like all the way through. Like, I won't read 24 hours consecutively, but maybe 20. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yes, I'm gonna go to bed now. So, good night. Hello. As the legendary Britney Spears once said, oops, I did it again. she was not referring to sleeping in until 11, but that is my oops, I did it again. I planned to wake up at like 9, but I needed my beauty rest. So here we are at the 4-hour mark. So it's 1 right now. So we're really not doing well with this little challenge. But we're gonna turn it around by going to the gym to give me some motivation. And I'm going to look through my shelves and see what is available as an audiobook through Libby, so I don't have to pay for the audiobook, because that'd be pointless, because I already have the physical copy, but so I can get through more of my physical TBR, because the audiobooks I have right now, like on Audible, I don't have the physical copy, and I'm kind of doing this video so I can run through a bit of my physical TBR, so I think I want that. I'm definitely gonna pick a thriller because I feel like that's the easiest to listen to at the gym. Keeps you on your toes. You want to, you know, pay attention to it. You can't just zone out from it. And it doesn't require a lot of brain work, brain power. I really want to read Then She Was Gone. Had that on my shelf. I also want to read The Guest List by Lucy Foley. That one I have had for a very long time, so I should probably get around to it. Yeah, I have a few Riley Sager books that I still need to read, like Final Girls and The Time I Lied. I think that's what it was called. So anyway, we're gonna look them up on Libby, see what's available, grab one. I'll update you on it, and then I'm gonna clean my room listening to it, just like real quick clean, get ready for the gym, and go to the gym while I listen to said audiobook and count that towards the 24 hours. I don't know, is that cheating? Probably a little. That's just what we're gonna do. And then the rest of my plans today are to take a bath, read in the bath, and then continue to read. So let's get this late day started. It's a Saturday. That's what Saturdays are meant for, to sleep in until 11. So I cleaned my room and picked out a book. This one had an audiobook readily available, so I was like, it's time for The Guest List. And I am already obsessed. I have only listened to the first like 20, what am I at? Yeah, first 15 pages, and I'm obsessed. Like, I literally already have 3 bookmarks because I love the way she throws in analogies that like really make sense, or like points out details that you're just like, oh, that paints the picture so well. Like in the prologue, then she was describing like the wedding night, and like, you know, the climactic moment, I guess is what this is, and giving a hint to it, and she points out a pair of silver sandals peeking out from behind beneath a tablecloth, and I was like, that's so particular, but something that if you've ever been to any sort of dance or wedding that has dancing, like, you know, I don't know, like people take off their shoes and they leave them behind, and it's just so like specific and vivid. I love Lucy Foley, and I knew I was gonna like this because people said if you didn't like The Hunting Party, you will probably like this, and vice versa. And I did not like The Hunting Party, sorry Lucy. And I'm already loving this, loving the characters, so I'm excited to keep going. It's kind of gonna be a hard audiobook to listen to because I think I'm gonna want to make so many notes,
but it's just for the gym for an hour, and then I'll read from it so I can make my little notes. I have returned from the gym, and I've been listening to the guest list. I still am really enjoying it, and we are at 6 hours and 17 minutes. I listened to it on the way there, and then at the gym, and then on the way back, so like 2 hours. And yes, I'm gonna go take a bath now and read more of this because I'm very into it. And I already have some guesses. Do you want to hear them? I'm going to tell you, so you don't have a choice. But I'm only on page, like, what page am I on? 60, 70? Yeah, I'm on 62, I believe. So yeah, but that's because I listen to audiobooks kind of slow at the gym because I can get distracted, and I have to rewind a bunch because my mind just like wanders, especially I was running, and so my mind is like very wandery when I'm running. So that's why I didn't get very far. But yeah, let me tell you my guesses. So far, I think that the groom and the bride's sister hooked up at the stag do or bachelor party. I think that happened, and that's why Olivia like feels like such a crappy human. But I love Olivia. Yeah. I also love Hannah. And I'm very sad that she's married to Charlie because I know Charlie and the bride like hooked up. I'm sure of it. Or at least the bride is in love with Charlie and she's just like, he's my best friend because I don't understand girls. Girls are gossipy. Those are my little guesses so far. Nothing too extreme. I feel like anybody would guess that. But we'll see. We'll see what is happening. Hello. I am done with my bath and shower, as you can tell, and I actually didn't end up reading the guest list. I switched over to the Jane Austen teenage writings book because I was like, I'm not gonna feel like reading this at night because my brain is like not gonna want to work, and it's just gonna want the immediacy of a thriller, I guess. So I decided to read this in the bath. Have about like 50 pages left, so definitely want to finish this tonight. I think I'm gonna continue reading it, and then when I get too tired, I'm gonna switch back to the guest list. So that's the plan as of now. I'm not tired, and it is 7, so I don't know, I'm hoping I can stay up a little late tonight, especially because I need to, because we're only at the 7-hour mark, so gonna try to stay up a little late. I had a drink with caffeine in it, so fingers crossed. Hello, we are continuing this 24-hour reading challenge, and I finished this book, Jane Austen's Teenage Writings, and I'm going to post, or I might have posted it before this video, my vlog of it, so I'm not going to talk much about it, but this was a interesting time. I would say don't read it unless you want to read like all of Jane Austen's works. I don't think this is somewhere you should start with because it is written by a preteen, early teen Jane Austen, and it definitely feels like that. Like girly was just getting the hang of her craft, you know, but still cool to see her early years in writing. Fun. Then I started reading more of The Guest List, and I'm reading that now. Okay, Venus, hi. So the time right now, I'm at 9 hours and 23 minutes. So yes, and it's almost lined up with the time that it is, which is crazy. Venus, are you wanting to look at the camera? Hi, boobs. You want me to open the window? Okay, I'll do that once I'm done with this. Okay. Yeah, it almost lines up with the time that it is right now, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. I think I'm gonna stay up late tonight because I really have a lot of energy and I don't feel like going to sleep. So we're gonna push ourselves and make this more accurate to an actual 24-hour reading vlog. Yeah, still not an all-nighter. No, no, no. I would hate myself the next day if I did that. But kind of staying up later than I usually do. So it's still exciting. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go continue to read The Guest List and I will talk with you soon. Wait, watch him when I open the window. He gets so excited. You want the window open? You get in the window? Oh, yeah. Oh. You love the window? Hello, it is 3:30. Do you see that? Yeah. I haven't stayed up this late in so long, but I finished The Guest List and I don't know. On one hand, I liked this. I enjoyed it, obviously, because I finished it in one day. And that never happens. But on the other hand, there were so many plot holes and like incorrect things. Like they kept saying like the guys were from a private school, like a boarding school, and then like 2 times they said like these public school boys, and I was like, no, they're private school. And they also said private school, but then they like, I don't know, the editor didn't catch those, and that annoyed me. And then also towards the beginning, somewhere in there, Olivia mentions like blood and all the blood, and then she has nothing to do with blood in her past. And then I felt crazy and I was like, am I making this up? But then I looked it up and other people were like, yeah, there's a million plot holes in this. And yeah, and like the ending happened so quickly where I feel like she could have like spread out the ending rather than being so repetitive in the middle, because it felt a little, I don't know, repetitive, but also I enjoyed it. So but it's, yeah, there's plot holes in here everywhere. So yeah, honestly, like halfway through I was like, this is a 5-star book. I'm loving this. But then at the end I was like, oh, 3-star. I don't know, but now I'm really tired and I keep yawning. So I'm gonna go to bed because this is a good time to go to bed. Let's see. We're at 14 hours and 54 minutes, so almost 15 hours. So we have 9 hours to go. Should I stay up? No. No, it is simply almost 4 a.m. I need to sleep. But no, my head hurts and I don't want it to hurt more. But I could. You know, when like you're tired, but then you're also like, I'm also like kind of awake.
because of being up this late. My eyes are doing a thing where they're just like watering. That's when you know I'm tired, when they look all like red and weird. Venus is up though. Are you awake? Why do you look so tired too? You just woke up, that's why. Hi. That's time to sleep. Venus has decided that we are now going to bed. And yeah, we will read for 9 more hours tomorrow. I'm kind of feeling a romance. I started a spicy fantasy romance by Katie Roberts, apart from the Dark Olympus series, and it's so far very good. I've been reading it on Kindle Unlimited, and then I bought the physical copy. So I'll show you guys that tomorrow, and we'll read that. Good night.
Hello, good morning. I have been reading a bit this morning of this. This is called The Dragon's Bride by Katie Roberts, and it is a spicy romance about a woman who makes a deal with the devil to basically get out of her abusive relationship, and in exchange she has to spend 7 years married to this guy, this human dragon man. I don't know why I'm in such a mood for spicy fantasy books. It's kind of concerning, but I'm enjoying it, so we're just gonna ride the wave. And yeah, this is I've been reading it on Kindle Unlimited, but I bought the physical copy because I low-key like this cover. I think it's just the colors in it that I really like, and I don't know, it just feels like so fantastical. And the little back with the little castle, I don't know, it's really cute. And on the side, then there's like a little tiny and then yeah, on the side there's this like cute little picture of them as well that you can't see because my camera's not focusing. But yeah, that's why I got the physical copy. Not my morning voice. But this is very short, so planning on finishing that pretty quickly. And yes, it what is the time? We are at 6. Ow, that hurt. We're at 16 hours and 33 minutes, so we have like 8 hours to go. Not too bad. Yeah, cool. Good morning. Hello. I have finished this book, and it was so stupid but good. I love just like a little no thoughts needed fantasy romance. I don't know, it's just been my thing lately, and I want to read the second one. I own it. It's right here. The Kraken's Sacrifice. I can't with myself, but I also have to go to Target and take my dog on a walk, so I need an audiobook. So I was checking on Libby for audiobooks, and I found A Court of Frost and Starlight, so I'm gonna start listening to this. I think it's especially good because it's short, so I can hopefully get through a chunk of it doing my daily activities, then finish it, and then read The Kraken's Sacrifice and finish that. And I think that should bring us to the end of the 24 hours, because I am right now at 18 hours, and I've been reading so slow in this vlog, so I think this tiny book and the other tiny book should get me to the 24 hours. And yeah, so I'm gonna begin this. I'm so surprised that they had this readily available in audiobook, because I have had to wait so long for the other ones in audiobook. Like the first two I don't think I even listened to an audiobook, and then the third one I listened like partially. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to continue this series. Hello, I am back. I was listening to the audiobook,
And then I built this shelf that I got from Target. Do you see that? And I put all my classics in there. And then I filmed a video about my classics. So while building that and while filming, then I did not read because I was focusing on trying to build it. So I paused the timer and now we are at 20 hours. I have 4 more to go and it's almost 7, but I'm thinking if I read like straight through, then you know, I'll end at 11 and it'll be time to go to bed and we can put this weekend to rest. But yes, I'm about halfway through A Court of Frost and Starlight. I think it's a cute little addition to the series. Yeah, nothing really is added, but I think we get a closer look into the different characters and I don't know, kind of like looking into their minds rather than just Feyre and Rhysand. I still say Rhysand in my brain when I read it. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this and then hopefully start or finish The Kraken Sacrifice. What a wild name, wild series, everything. So we're gonna go and do that. Hello, I just finished A Court of Frost and Starlight. I feel like this was a good addition to, because I feel like at the end, wait, actually no, erase all of this. Yeah, this, I don't know why I'm reading so slow this weekend, I feel like, but this took me, I guess, a bit to get through. Maybe it was because I was listening to the audiobook first and then that kind of pacing was in my head for when I read. I don't know, but my camera is about to die and so I'm just gonna update you really quick. I'm at 23 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna spend the last 30 minutes starting the Kraken's Sacrifice and then we're gonna go. So yeah. We have made it to the 24-hour mark. I'm on like page 20 of the Kraken's Sacrifice, so not much to report there, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little weekend reading vlog with me. That's more so what I'm calling it because it was 24 hours, but like not consecutively. Although that means I spent like literally half of my weekend reading, which is a pretty great weekend in my book. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.